Alright, hey howdy everyone, Mr. Multimedia here. I already see a number of us in the chat. Gamerfish was here a little bit earlier. The One Beyond is still here right now, hey hey. And then Tegan George is also here. Okay, I managed to figure out how everything works right now, setup-wise. There was like a little bit of a hiccup, but I think it's all working. Yes, you all can hear me right now. Okay, hey howdy. Alright, so today we are continuing playing a little bit of Pokémon Scarlet. This afternoon we'll be playing Breath of the Wild during our normal time of, you know, like 7 o'clock to 9 o'clock Central. So we are planning on playing more than just this game today, but it should be pretty fun. So I'm going to go ahead and swap us just straight over to the Switch gaming area. There we go. I also see that Tegan George, because you mentioned this on a comment on my last video too. They wanted to let me know how to get OG Whooper in the game. Today I'm doing pretty all right. It's been a pretty good day so far. It's mostly been a lot of me like making sure I have everything set up for school next week, making sure that everything is set up for the rest of the semester as well. Oh my goodness, do you see how... Oh my goodness. The bats are popping out into and out of existence, and they just have a low frame rate as they do that. That's really bad. Yeah. I've been enjoying it. Wait, why can't I use the book portal? Okay, hold on. I know that we said that we're going to do... Our goal today is to be going back to school. Which is funny considering I spent my whole morning here preparing for when we're going to be back in school next week. But the thing I really quickly need to do here is... if I press Mystery Gift and then check Pokeportal News, I've been told that this... Just doing this allows... Yep, you're now connected to the internet. You've connected and received the latest updates about what's going on. And that's it. Yep, that's all I needed to do. Disconnect the internet now. Do I have Cascarafa unlocked? I believe I do. I think we've gone to Cascarafa. Let me quickly double check the map here. I'm pretty sure Cascarafa was on the left. Yeah. Yeah, we have Cascarafa unlocked. That's where the water gym was. So we were actually like just there. Is there someone who wants to trade something for like a regular Whooper there? Like we need to bring something like a Ghastly or something like that, and then we just go over here and there's a Whooper? I imagine that's what it is. While I'm waiting to see you confirm that or not, I'm going to go back into here and start taking some of the classes. Okay, so our goal for the first part of today is to go through all the different classes that we have, and we unlocked a number of them. Most likely, it's probably only going to let us get up to class number 4 in each of them, so take class number 3, and then... oh wait, class number 4 was the midterm, wasn't it? Okay, anyway, but yeah. If you fly to the west coast, there's a waterfall with a person that you can trade Brown Whooper for the OG Blue Boy. Oh, okay, good to know. Alright, so I'll need to catch another Paldean Whooper, and then I can go get the original Whooper. Nice. Okay, you'd like Mass with Ms. Time. Yes. Here we go. I'm a little worried about the midterm, because you're required to get like so many questions correct in order to pass, right? But I think that we'll be fine on the math side of things. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Teaching math on the focus of luck. Okay. A critical hit. Ooh. Yes, when a Pokemon's attack lands a critical hit, the damage it deals is increased by half. So it does 1.5 times as much damage as it normally would. Oh, is that it? It's 150%. I didn't even know. Hey, hey, Mr. Dunn. Mr. Dunn 437. I forget what your name was before that change, but hello, hello. Your YouTube's bugged. You'll be back. Okay, I'll look forward to it. But yeah, we are playing Pokemon Scarlet, and we're going through some of the school missions here. Does anyone know what % chance a Pokemon has of landing a critical hit? I would say it's probably about 4%, right? That feels right. Like 1 in 25? Yep, okay, good. 1 in 24. Which is roughly 4.17%. Okay, whatever. The one beyond used to be named Stinkhead and then forced their brother to change it. Nice. Yeah, it's been a while. Okay. All right. Odds are favorable for certain moves. Stone Edge and Shadow Claw each have about a 12% chance. Oh, so if it, okay. So critical hit ratio, increasing by quite a bit whenever you use moves that are for critical hits. But also, whenever you use like a dire hit or something like that. That's pretty cool. I actually legitimately didn't know the math of this. By the way, I was the one who recommended Donut Country. What'd you think of it? Honest review. I did actually really like it. By the way, Tegan, the screen just showing black, that is just you. I don't think anyone else is having that issue right now. So Donut Country definitely had some weirder things about it. Donut County, I think it was Donut County, wasn't it? It definitely had some weirder parts to it. Some of the dialogue was just like, oh, okay, I guess we're talking about this now. But honestly, like, I loved the mechanics of it. Just this idea of like halfway puzzle sort of thing where it's like, I'm gonna be like a hole that's trying to get larger and larger and larger by eating a bunch of stuff. That was fun. It made me play Katamari Damacy the very next time. We need to play Katamari Damacy again sometime. That would be a lot of fun. Okay, Tegan George says their screen is fixed. Hallelujah. I don't know what error you ran into. That seems really weird. Were you still hearing me the whole time or no? Probably you weren't hearing me if this whole screen was black. Okay, let's take the math midterm. We have to do our best. My favorite level is the highway. Oh, yes, the highway was pretty good, yeah. The one where it was like, we had to move in between cars for the first part, and then eventually, just like, once we cleared up the roadblock of the raccoons or whatever, it was just everyone tumbled in. Sorry, my YouTube bugged when you were talking about Wooper. Will we do that today or a different stream? I think we'll do that today. It'll be pretty quick to do today, so it won't be hard at all. But we're finishing up the school stuff here first. Okay. How much damage would Water Gun do when it hits a fire type? That would be double damage. How much would Razor Leaf do? Half damage. I would get 11. Technically, I would only get 10 Pokeballs and 1 Premier Ball, but you would say 11. I'm so mad about that. What percent chance do they have? About a 4%. How much does it do? 1.5 times as much. Pretty sure that we got 100% on that. We do have Cascarafa unlocked, yes, so it should be pretty quick to get over to there. What's my favorite Pokemon? Ooh, boy. If you're allowing for legendaries, my favorite Pokemon is probably Rayquaza. I just really like Rayquaza. If you're not allowing for legendaries, then it's been Blaziken for a good while. But honestly, Quaxel is fast becoming one of my favorite Pokemon, just because he looks amazing. In battle and outside of battle, like, it's just so cool to see Quaxel at work. Okay, yep, it looks like basically we take one class and one midterm for all of these, and then I think that we've basically finished all the classes. It's the West Coast. Yep, okay. Okay, greetings, my little students. Time to unravel the marvels of history. Area Zero's great era of exploration began about 2,000 years ago. Era lasted for approximately 1,000 years, but not a single soul was able to venture all the way to the deepest reaches of Area Zero. The Paldean Empire fell into decline 200 years later, or 800 years ago. The Empire and its surrounding nations united into one entity, and that was the formation of Paldea. Shiny or not on the Rayquaza? I'm kind of meh each way. I actually prefer probably the not shiny, but that's just because I didn't know what the shiny version looked like for the longest time. I really like the non-shiny version. Admittedly, I haven't really seen the Mega version, because as shocking as it is with me saying that Hoenn is my favorite generation, the fact is I never actually played Omega Ruby or Alpha Sapphire. I thought that the shiny was like a really dark green. If the shiny was gray, I might have liked it more, but I'm pretty sure the shiny is just a darker green, like a mottled green. I might be wrong about that, but... Okay. Here we go. The Pokeball portion is a relatively new addition to this building. Cool, didn't know that. How many years ago was this academy of ours established? Well, that was 800 years ago, right? Yep. Exactly, 805 years ago. Those seeking knowledge need look no further than the Orders of Paldea. Oh, Naranja Academy. Oh, I like that. I like that. That's a fun little way of putting it. You have a Grey Rayquaza card and a normal for Pokemon cards. They're both EX. Ooh. It's kind of interesting. Did you get any pulls last stream? I'm pretty sure I opened up one pack of cards while I was walking in a circle. There wasn't anything super impressive about it. I can even pull it out right here. Double check. The only somewhat impressive thing was, yeah, I mean, it was a reverse hollow Roselia, which you couldn't really see, and then it was a not hollow at all Hoopa. So that was the big pull technically, and it wasn't even all that good. So, yeah, we will probably open up another pack of cards today, if not two. But I'm gonna tell you what, let's finish up all the classes and then we'll open up a pack of cards because it's been a while since we opened up a pack of cards. Yeah, we haven't really gotten anything impressive, to be completely honest. Yeah, we've opened up 4 of the packs. We've opened up 3 of the packs. We have 1 last pack of Lost Origin, and then 4 packs of Astral Radiance. Okay, answer the questions. The great crater of Paldea is the thing in the middle. It was a treasure that someone thought was in the middle. They began 2,000 years ago is when they began to rule. 805 years ago was when the academy was built. Those seeking knowledge need look no further than the Oranges of Paldea. Okay, how's the esports team doing? Well, that's very fun to state. We have had a number of students now qualify and make it for nationals. So we have, I think, was it 8 or 9 unique students? I'm pretty sure it's 9 unique students that have qualified for nationals in different categories. So we have like 6 that are in the national playoffs for Minecraft. 1 person that is in, I'm trying to remember. 1 person in Brawlhalla. 1 person in the chess championship and 1 in the, 2 in the chess championship, 1 in the Redemption Road championship, playoffs, and then 1 team of technically 4 people in our Rocket League team. But one of the people is saying that they're gonna have to bow out for these next 3 weeks, so we got a substitute in there that's also really good. Okay, we should have got 5 out of 5 on that, right? Phew! Hallelujah. And we got some experience candies. Just small experience candies. Okay, fine. Okay, languages. We have an air mattress in here with 5 pillows and 3 blankets. In Colorado, you're sleeping in a closet. I mean, sometimes that can be really fun, and sometimes that can be really crowded, so... best of luck. I hope that it's going well for you. Okay. Alright, so... we... Très bien, very good. Not a one-way street. No, I'm très triste when no one speaks up. Very sad, that is. Delicioso. In le coste a heard he... I'm almost certain I'm saying that wrong. Just love small spaces, so it's going really well. Oh, that's good. Hey, Gamerfish. Aishiteru. Je t'aime. Te amo. Ich liebe dich. I'm pretty sure that's I love you, right? There we go. Yeah, you deserve a medal d'or, or whatever. Je t'aime. Te amo. Te amo is what got it for me. I love you. Ich liebe dich. I don't know. They're all famous ways to say I love you. But dimes little garçons et filles. Garçon is boy, really. I thought that garçon was like a waiter, like, you know, excusez-moi, garçon, and you just clap. But I guess that's boy. Makes me feel like we're playing God of War. I haven't played any of the God of War games, but I do know boy is a very, very repeated thing in at least the first game. Oh. Okay, it's best to be quick to apologize when you have something to say to someone. Okay. Our prochain cours, our next class will be the midterm exam. Au revoir, mon ami. It feels a little more like a French class than a Spanish class, but it is a language class, to be sure. I have a feeling we're gonna do not so well on these, but we're gonna try our best. I don't know how we're gonna get like 5 questions out of that when we've only done like 3 classes. But we'll try our best. Oui, aujourd'hui, êtes-vous prêt? I don't know. They all mean thank you. Gracias, arigato, merci, and cheche. I think that's how you pronounce it. I'm really bad at that. Which of these means delicious? Délicieux. Which of these don't belong? Time to eat. What is the first step to smooth communication? I think it's compliment them, right? Oh, Salvatore is what I'm pretty sure it is, isn't it? Salvatore? Woo! C'est fini. Time is up. Posez vos stylos. Especially that dernier, the last question. Okay. Will I ever play Mario Maker? So I played Mario Maker with my father on Thanksgiving Day. No, on Tuesday, I guess. Wow, I thought it was Thanksgiving Day. On Tuesday, and I had forgotten how bad I am at the game. Like, I'm decently fine at the game, but when you're trying to, like, do a speed run level, and you just keep on failing over and over and over again, you start to feel pretty bad at the game, even if you're decent at it. Gamerfish is driving to family to have a Thanksgiving brunch, or a Thanksgiving lunch. Nice. I am 100% a fan of having Thanksgiving at a time that's better for you to be able to eat with as many family members as possible. I mean, that's what we did. We had our Thanksgiving early on Sunday. It does mean that now I have a lot of leftovers, because then we also had a miniature Thanksgiving on proper Thanksgiving Day, but it was mostly just leftovers. So now I have a lot of leftovers from that event. It's very fun. It means that I'm going to be eating as though it's Thanksgiving for the next couple days. Okay, a Terra Shield. Oh. I didn't realize that it's a shield that makes less damage. If the Pokemon you're battling puts up its Terra Shield, what should you do? Probably Terrastalize and attack it, right? My morning is going pretty well, but I wonder if you're talking to me or to other people. But my morning has been going alright so far. Mostly just preparing stuff for the next week of classes that I have, like actual classes. Trying to make sure that everything gets done within the end of the confines of the actual semester itself. And it's going to be fine. But there was I'd forgotten that last year, second semester always has one more week than the first semester, which is weird and dumb, but whatever. And so I'd made an extra assignment, just a week-long assignment that I'm not going to have the kids go through. So I just had to make sure to like take that out and restructure this calendar around it. Regular attacks don't work so well against Pokemon that have their Terra Shield up, but having your Pokemon Terrastalize is an effective method to overcome that issue. A Terrastalized Pokemon will do more damage to shielded Pokemon, especially if it uses a move that matches its Terra type. Dealing enough damage to a Pokemon with its Terra Shield up can destroy the shield and break the Pokemon's stance. In conclusion, fight fire with fire and Terra Pokemon with Terra Pokemon. Alright. We are out of time once again. You like editing videos and stuff? It's fun. That's good. The assignment that got skipped was one where it's making a magazine cover. Mostly because we just don't really need to worry about that. Battle Studies midterm, absolutely. After Christmas break, you're right. You won't have my class anymore after Christmas break. I'm gonna have a whole new group of kids in every category, which is fine. It's fun to be able to have a restart of the classwork, at least in my opinion. Okay, sorry all of you that went to the school yard first. We have our tests in the classroom. Here we go. The higher a Pokemon's special defense, the less damage it takes from special attacks. which has no effect on a move's damage. The move's name. How many trainers are in a Terra Raid battle team? 4 trainers. What's the effective method for breaking Terra Shield, terastallizing, and attacking? And her favorite type is fighting type. Sure you all got perfect scores. I certainly hope so. It's always interesting, though, whenever we do have the classes, like, swap around and, you know, people take different classes and things like that. It's always fun to see the students that come back and, like, let me know how something that they're doing in this other elective class or something that they're doing in their core classes was helped out by what they learned in my class. Like, that's always really fun whenever that happens. And I always get really excited to see people in the hall where it's like, hey, you took my class before and you're coming to say hello. At least I'll have different people in my 7th hour. You're totally right. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. I'm not gonna... Is it just me or is it a little bit blurry? It might not just be you. Okay. I think that we solved that. I don't think that the game is a little bit blurry, though. It shouldn't be, at least. Okay. All right. It might have been that the camera was a little bit blurry, for sure. Yeah. Every time I bike to school, I see you by the bus. Very nice. Yep. Okay, here we are. We're in art class again. Previous lecture about the terrestrial phenomenon was very well received. Mrs. Dendra specifically requested I impart even more battle knowledge to my students. Today we'll take another look at how Pokemon can terastallize. Gibble. Here's Professor Gibble to help us, if you'd be so kind as to terastallize for us. Into the grass type. Oh, no, this is an ice type. This is not Professor Gibble. Oh, or he used Terra Shards. This is the ice type. It's now an ice type, yeah. Because Professor Gibble is currently the ice type moves would not be very effective against it. Normally, they do quadruple damage to Gibble. While snowflakes come in many shapes and sizes, most are classified as hexagons. Yep. What's your least favorite Pokemon? Oh, now that's a question, isn't it? Least favorite. I feel I need to answer this before I go on. Trying to think my least favorite across the board. Gosh, that's a really good question. It might be Comfey, like the lay Pokemon from Sun and Moon. The one that's just a lay. Like, that one's like, what? Why would you make that a Pokemon? Plus, it's not even all that good. It's mostly meant as, like, a healing up Pokemon. But generally, in battles, like, you don't really want healing as, like, from one of your Pokemon. You should just use items, not that. So, I don't know. It just feels kind of weird. So, Comfey is what I'm going to say. Oh, you can change the Pokemon's Terra type at the Treasure Eatery, located in Medali. The cook there is a little prickly. You need to get on our good side if you want her help. Interesting. Okay. I imagine that's where we have to bring the shards, the Terra Shards. But that's in Medali, and it's a cook there? Good to know. Okay, let's take the art midterm, and then we'll take the home ec class after that. I'm surprised your least favorite Pokemon is probably Rowlet. That's unfortunate. Rowlet's pretty cool. Okay, time for the midterm exam. Here we go. And begin. It's a Terra Stone, right? I don't think it could be a Terra Jewel, though. Oh, no. Oh, no. I'm gonna say Terra Stone. Now I feel bad. When the answer to question 1 is in the shape of flowers. It's a grass type. Most of them are hexagons. It's in Medali. And what makes something beautiful? There is no correct answer. All right. Is BB not here today? I haven't seen BB yet. No, BB Games hasn't showed up yet today. They might not be here today. You know, it is a Friday, pretty early morning. I wouldn't be mad if some people didn't show up. 4 out of 5 correctly. Yay, passing score. Hooray. I don't really like the terraforms of Pokemon. I could understand why. Gamerfish says, I don't know, about like why they find Rowlet the least favorite. It just gives them the chills. Interesting. Yeah, right now I haven't been extremely impressed by Terra types. Like, I think that it could be interesting to see some of the battle strategies that people have of like, how do you best pair up like a certain ability that a Pokemon has with the Terra type that they're going to turn into. But, I mean, between Terra types or like Mega Evolutions, I'd rather have Mega Evolutions again. I feel like Mega Evolutions were so much cooler. I know that, like, those were made where it's like, oh, but only, you know, only a select number of Pokemon have a Mega Evolution and Terra types can affect anything. It's like, yeah, I get it, but I think it's more cool to have a few Pokemon have a new form than it is for everyone to have, like, a half-baked idea. Maybe that's just me, but I think it would be much more interesting to have some personalization to them. Even if it's just, like, a few Pokemon that can terrastalize. I don't know. Also, before the stream, were you playing Cafe Ambiance? So in the description of my chat, you can actually see where I get my music from. It's from Stream Beats, from a guy called, oh my goodness, I forgot his name. I've forgotten his name, and I feel really bad about that now. But Stream Beats is the one that I've been using. They have a bunch of free music for YouTubers to be able to use to play, to be able to, you know, not have to worry about copyright strikes and stuff like that. Did you ever use the quick option for a move in Arceus? The quick option? Do you mean the agile form, or I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah. I don't know why Gamerfish came in to say Call of Duty is hard, but I'll believe it. I've never played it before because I'm really bad at shooter games, so. Okay, PowerPoints. Yep. What happens? It just can't use its moves. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, Agile. You would always use Strong Form. I would actually often use Agile Form, because the good thing about Agile Form was, if you did it in the right scenario, you could have your Pokemon go twice in a row. So, like, use the first attack as Agile Form, and then the second attack as Strong Form, and the Pokemon's probably defeated by that point. And if you just use Strong Form, they'd probably survive with a little bit of HP left. Because there was something just very weird about Arceus, where you could have a Pokemon that's like level 30, attack a Pokemon that's like level 5, and the Pokemon would survive. I don't know what it was. It was sort of annoying, but... Alright. Stronger the move, the lower its maximum power points. Yep. Okay. Yes, it's a very long description. So I have to change every time that I make a YouTube stream, right? I try to... you can use templates, so you can use past streams as templates for the descriptions. The way that I normally do it is I retype up everything in the first part, or at least a section of it. Depends on the game that I'm playing. I retype, like, at least the summary paragraph. And then there's the section after that. It talks very briefly about who I am and why I'm streaming. Then there's a very small part where it talks about how I use Stream Beats and how I want to give recognition for them for letting me use their music. And then the very last section is me sharing the tipping information that I think it's important that I know how to set up and that I know what it looks like, but I try to not advertise it as much because it gets a little scary whenever people start paying money. Oh, all right. Sorry, I see that there are things that I have not yet addressed. Hold on. Yeah, I'm a little bit tired. Yeah, the final trainer is a little weird with how the power level in that game works. The old guy also gave you a hard time in a cave. I know exactly the one you're talking about, yeah. Why do teachers not allow hats in school? Part of what we say is, yeah, security. If you wear a hat, that the cameras aren't able to recognize you as easily. That's a large part of it. That's admittedly most of the reason why. However, that is a reason applied to nowadays. Because if you think about it, like hats have not been allowed in schools before schools had camera security in them, right? It's been a rule for quite a long time that we just don't have hats in the schools. A part of the reason why, admittedly, on top of security cameras, why, is because wearing a hat is weirdly seen as, like, disrespectful, which doesn't quite make sense, where it's like, it's a part of dress code, where it's like, if you're wearing a hat, you're, like, distracting people too much, or, like, listen, I'm not saying it makes sense. What I'm saying is this is the rationale that was used for it. It's like, no, it's just a part of dress code. Like, you're not allowed to wear a beanie, you're not allowed to wear a hat, you're not allowed to wear anything that's too unique to yourself, because then, like, everyone will be wanting to wear these things. Also, it does make it so it's a little harder for teachers that are, like, passing by to see what your attention is on. If we're, like, directly over your shoulder, it's hard for us to see, like, what are you looking at, where are you paying attention, things like that, right? So it's also a part of the reason why it's the disrespect is, like, if a person lowers their eyes slightly, right, you can't tell if they're looking at the paper or just taking a nap. Like, yeah, I'm not going to say it makes 100% sense, but that's another part of the reason why. Yeah, I don't know. I personally just generally ignore it if a cat shows up in my classroom, because I'm like, meh, you gotten this far in the school day. My elementary school had days where you could pay $5 to wear a hat for a day. We have a similar thing even at the middle school, where it's like, especially during our fundraising week, where it's like, oh, if you pay a bit of money, like, you get the ability to dress up with costumes and stuff like that. Yeah. Okay, here we go. Another homework thing. What is not an effect of a picnic meal? Increasing speed, I believe. Which of the following affects the kinds of meal powers, the fillings and the condiments? Oranberry can restore Pokemon's HP. Wanted his Pokemon to decide on its own when to use its item in battle, so he gave it an Oranberry. This will work as he hopes. Technically true. If it runs out of power points, no, false. It doesn't only just sit there in frustration. It does use struggle. Okay. Let's see what we've got. Probably 4 out of 5. Oh, 5 out of 5. Woo! Okay. Phew. All right, we have a huge amount of these candies now, and I don't think that we need to worry about... Yep, we don't need to worry about anything else. So, now we're going to go visit all these teachers that apparently have stuff they want to tell us. Apparently... Wait, the math teacher is here in the entrance hall. Cool. Oh my, if it isn't Mr. Multimedia. Please forgive me if this is an odd question. Were you perhaps watching me from afar just now? I just got here. Yes, I suppose you wouldn't have been doing something like that. I'm sorry. You see, how should I put this? Recently, there have been times when I feel as if I'm being watched. Not by a Pokemon, mind you, but by a person. Thought it might be a ghost, so I tried asking my sister for help. She said it most likely isn't one. She's good with ghost-type Pokemon, you know. Perhaps one of my students is quietly watching me, waiting for a chance to ask me a question. Maybe? Goodness, if that wasn't an intense gaze I felt. If you notice someone with a sort of fire in their eyes, come tell me, won't you? If they're too shy to come ask me themselves, then I'll go to them. Let's see if there's someone here. Interesting. I don't know who here would be staring at her, paying attention to her. Oh, come on, let me go to the did you know person first. No, I don't want to interact with you. There we go. 805 years ago, yep. So I've been told. Oh my goodness, people are glitching in and out of existence because this game is just so poorly optimized. Ah! Yeah, sure, I'll name the... When we get the blue Wooper, I'll name them Whoop. Why not? I'm fine with that. Alright. I don't know... Culture is such a weird magazine. Team Star. They're a big problem around here, but that was a while ago. This is Green Book. Types and moves. Yep. Uh-huh. Wait. What was that? Hold on. Moves of the Pokemon's original type will keep their usual power increase as well. I didn't know that. If a Pikachu, which is innately electric type, has Steel as its Terra type, then upon terastallizing, it would receive boosts in power for both Steel type move Iron Tail and the electric type move Thunderbolt. Oh, so you don't lose your original stab power. Okay. Here, let's... Right, yep, uh-huh. Yep. That's called stab whenever it's increased by 50%. Okay. Good to know. We have learned something today. Hallelujah. Hello. Hey, Wolf Ninja. What's the most satisfying thing in all the Pokemon games? Interesting. I do have a... I'm pretty sure I have a Psyduck, by the way, yes. Oh, What's the most interesting thing in all the Pokemon games? There's a girl called Penny in the stem track. Yep. Yours is the 3 wiggles of a Pokeball and then the catch. Ooh, that's very satisfying, yeah. I do really like, what am I trying to say? The, culture. What is this? Among Us meets Dinosaur. Combine traits of dinosaurs with those of the Pokemon Among Us. Huh. Root Bonnet certainly resembles Among Us. Interesting. Oh, cool. Alright. I'm not sure that I'm gonna find a person that is staring intently at our math teacher. I'm gonna go up the rounds up here to see if there's someone staring at her from above. Probably not. Go up to the top floor and see if someone is. I hate how glitchy this whole area is. So annoying. The October issue of A Culture. A billion-year-old Jigglypuff? Screamtail, a being with Jigglypuff's own endearing puffball appearance, but with ferocious aggression. Interesting. Okay, no one here seems to be staring at her. Alright. Okay, so, first I'll answer the most satisfying, then I'll answer the most favorite thing. You know what? I think the most satisfying is whenever you have a Pokeball that you throw it out at something full level and it just immediately captures it. There's something really satisfying about that where it's just like, yes, like this Pokemon like was convenient to capture. I didn't have to worry about getting into a battle, wasting a bunch of resources. There's something very good about that. Okay. Now, what's your favorite thing about Pokemon? I do really like how a Pokemon will evolve, which sounds like very simple, but think about it this way, right? The idea of capturing something when it's low level, battling with it, training it up, making it get stronger and stronger, and then eventually having it evolve into a really cool form, and it's the same Pokemon, rather than just like, oh, I'm only going to use this Pokemon until I walk into an area that has stronger guys, and then I'll just capture one of those instead, right? The idea of taking something from a really weak form to a really strong form that's evolved and looks a lot cooler, that's something that's my favorite thing about Pokemon. The fact that you can take a Pokemon and make it grow. The worst Pokemon game. Oh gosh. Honestly, for me, it might be Sun and Moon. Sun and Moon just did not capture my interest. It felt very slow-paced. I didn't really like it. Out of all the other games, that one's probably my least favorite. Yeah. You think the most satisfying is when you one-shot a Pokemon? That's also really satisfying, yeah. Can't blame you. When you love a Pokemon, but the next evolution is really ugly, yeah, that's always kind of sad. I do wish that, so there is a tabletop version of Pokemon, where it's basically, you can think of it kind of like a board game. There are a couple different versions of it. The one that I like to play most is a system called Pokemon Tabletop United. So it's kind of, if you know what Dungeons and Dragons is, D&D, right? It's basically that, but we're talking with Pokemon instead of like fantasy characters. One of the most fun things about that game is that you can actually, like, mechanically have a Pokemon stay at low level. You have it learn a Pokemon edge called Underdog or something like that. Hold on, I forget what it's called. It's some sort of underdog thing where it's like, if it's a Pokemon that's weak enough, you can say, hey, you will never evolve anymore. You no longer have the ability to evolve. Instead, you're going to be a lot stronger. You're going to have better stats that I get to place out. You're going to have still have access to the moves from later evolutions, but you're going to stay in this nice, smaller, cute form, which is very fun. One of the things I like most. Oh, BB Games is here. Hey, hey. Welcome. Yep. Mostly we've just been doing stuff for school. So we took all these classes. We got finished all the way up to the midterms in all our different classes. And now we're just kind of befriending some of our teachers here a little bit more. Ms. Dendra tells me she's here for intensive training in sandwich making. No use hiding it now. Sorry, were you keeping it a secret? Well, no, it just doesn't look very cool to openly admit that I'm here for intensive training, you know? Oh my goodness, look at her hair, just... She's gonna dip her head forward again, and then... Interesting. Okay, well, it stopped as soon as I said something, but it was doing that. Okay. No, kid, now you know what I'm up to. I guess you'll just have to help me out with my training here. Bisharp is better now because it can use Eviolite. Oh, that's a good person. Yeah, Eviolite is basically an item that does almost exactly what I explained. Yeah, where it's like, as long as it can still evolve, if you give it that item, like, it'll get a bit more power to it. When are we going to catch some more Pokemon? Well, I'm planning on just us. We're going to finish this section of all the stuff with schools. Once we do that, we're going to hop right back out and start wandering around and catching some more Pokemon. One of the things that we're going to do pretty quickly is we're going to catch a Paldean Wooper just somewhere right outside, so that way we can trade it and get a regular Wooper on the western side of things. Yep, we need first Whoop. Alright. By the way, saguaro is a specific type of cactus, so I'm not wrong. I was feeling like I was going insane over the fact that the word for cactus was not cactus in Spanish. The word for cactus was not saguaro. Oh, never mind. Here's where I need to talk. Hello, Master Mr. Multimedia of Class 1A. It has been some time since last we met. Are you here to eat as well? Yep, I'm starving. You like to call Wooper Whopper? Whoop. Okay. I'm observing the nutritional content of the food that our students partake of on a regular basis. The peanut butter sandwich. It's sweet and quite delicious. Yes, perhaps I'll order one right now. He's so fashionable and cool. You think I'll have an egg sandwich? No way, if he gets anything here, it'll definitely be something spicy, like the 5-alarm sandwich. I have a 5-alarm sandwich. No, have a peanut butter sandwich. Ah, yes, you suggested I have a peanut butter sandwich, Master Mr. Multimedia. I suppose I shall have to try one, if you insist. was close. I almost forced myself to order something spicy, my least favorite of flavors. I thank you for restraining me, Master Mr. Multimedia. The trainers here seem to have a very different image of him. I showed my true colors to you just now without thinking. Please keep this as a secret between us. Very fun. Okay, off to the staff room where we can talk to the language guy. Salvatore, I'm pretty sure was his name. Mr. Salvatore. There we go. Oh, Mr. Multimedia. Did you come all this way to here to the staff room just to see me? All the way here? Haha, seems I finally made it into the hearts of my students. That makes me très happy. Peanut butter sandwiches is good for breeding since they give you egg power 3 and are cheap to make. Ooh, that's good to know, thank you. Communication is very important. You can always come here and tell me, ton ami Salvatore. Your friend Salvatore, that is. You became slightly closer. That's it? Okay, we just said hello, and... Alright. Director's office. Go talk to Director Clavel. Seeing you, Wolf Ninja. Bye. Travel and adventure certainly have their place, but you should definitely attend class. I understand you've joined a variety of classes during your time at the Academy. Which of our faculty members have made the most favorable impression on you? Oh my goodness. Who is the history one? Is that Ms. Ryfort? I like the history one the most because I want to learn more about the lore. And if picking someone here lets me specifically learn more about the lore of a place. Is Miss Ryfort the one I'm thinking of? Yes, the history Pokemon. Okay, we're gonna say Ms. Ryfort. Hey, howdy, Gamerfish. Yeah, that's funny that I say that right as soon as I look up and see Tegan George says, you know how you start your streams with hey howdy? Yep, I start almost all of my streams and classes with hey howdy. Hey howdy, bye bowdy. Should end my streams with bye bowdy. That is kind of funny. I do really like, though, ending with the, the same thing that I do to end class. All right, so long, farewell, goodbye, be safe, get out, be seeing you leave, bye. I do like doing that, but I could maybe add bye bowdy onto the end. So long, farewell, goodbye, be safe, get out, be seeing you leave, bye bowdy. That's funny. I'd never thought of, like, doing a little bit of wordplay like that. Hey, howdy, bye, bowdy. All right, to the nurse's office. I just realized, is your younger sister the streamer? You have a very similar hair color to them. Have you toughened up a bit? Yep. Okay, you look a bit different. Because of all the crazy experiences you're having. Super cool. We get to try new things out every single day. I remember walking into your 7th hour and you were just like, leave. I just left and then you were like, I was talking to the 6th hour. Yep. I actually want to become a teacher. I'm just a school nurse, I can't teach classes or anything like that. I couldn't pass a certification exam to become an actual health teacher. Took it so many times, but no luck. So here I am, stuck forever in the nurse's office. That's rough. Oh, you just thought that you came too early. Yeah. I understand that. Yeah, I don't know. There's something about interacting with teachers that definitely puts most people on the defensive, right? So they just assume, like, if a teacher says something a little more direct or maybe a little scary even, that it's intended pretty negatively towards them, like corrective actions. Do they still use lockers? Not in the middle school. In fact, that's actually something that we're having lots of talks about as the educators, is like, we're not using these lockers. Why do we have them here? The thing is, there are some parents that insist that their child has to have a locker because there's too much stuff that they have to carry around. Don't get me wrong. There's a fair number of stuff that they have to carry around from class to class, right? but it's way, way less than it used to be. And we were still required to carry all that around. But some people complain, some parents complain and say, my child needs a locker. The thing is, when we provide the lockers to them, those kids don't use the lockers. The lockers are provided to them, but the kids never use them. They don't even remember their locker combinations or anything. So it's kind of worthless. Yeah. Backpacks are just kind of better, in my opinion. Yeah. Okay, BB Games is going to try to take my class next semester. They haven't had me since 6th grade. Oh my goodness. You're right, yeah. As the math teacher, uh-huh. Okay, be seeing you the one beyond. You'll be right back. Okay. I try to visit the schoolyard from time to time. Good to see everyone with so much energy and vigor. I know what you mean. Yeah, so Gamerfish, they're asking, why are you afraid of middle school? I think... Oh, hold on. Who are you? You, what are you doing here? I've told you many times not to bother me here at the academy. Yet I am bound to come. Our family's future is of paramount importance. It was good speaking with you, Mr. Multimedia. Something important has come up, so I must excuse myself now. Who are you? Let us discuss this matter elsewhere. Come. Interesting. Alright. Can't ride on here. And yet other people can walk around with their Pokemon, huh? Okay, I guess I can walk around with my Pokemon out here. That's good. Probably because the code for lockers you'll forget. And in elementary school, you get candy sometimes. It is true, you don't get candy as much in middle school. Take a look at this. It's a Palmy. Oh, it doesn't seem to be feeling well. Use a potion on it. Right, I could use a potion. Yeah, I've got some. If you have good teachers like MrM, it's amazing. Oh, and yeah, there are a number of classes where you do get candies and things like that. It more depends on the teacher, right? The teacher's style of teaching things. But even in like the lunchrooms and stuff like that, sometimes they have activities where they'll go ahead and like give candy rewards and things like that. Palmy doesn't appear to have a trainer. Could a wild Pokemon have wandered onto the academy grounds? I will just have to lend all the helping hands I have to take care of Palmy in this touch-and-go situation. Merci very much for your advice. Adios, au revoir, farewell. Yeah, I think middle schools, overall, actually, it has the potential to be a very positive experience. I won't say that every single part of it, no matter what, is going to be something you're like, wow, I love being here in middle school. There are definitely some harder times and trials that you'll come across in middle school, to be sure. But I would say no more so than you would potentially face at the end of elementary school or at the beginning of high school, where it's a part of growing up and starting to realize more and more who you are as a person, right? Realizing that there are ways for you to become more aware of who you are and grow bit by bit. I think that's important. Yeah, that's one of the great things about middle school is that you have those kinds of socially growing experiences. Yeah. Also, if you forget where your room is on the first couple of days, they'll excuse you, and plus you can explore a bit while you look. The only thing you don't like are some of the students. Yeah, that's one of the big things. Again, like I was just saying, when it comes to middle school, I think one of the best things about having a middle school experience is interacting with other people. And that's not me saying 100%, oh, interacting with friends. That's not what I'm meaning. Although it is a part of what I'm meaning. It's not entirely what I'm meaning. I think it's very important for middle schoolers to encounter and realize that there are some people that just have very different personalities than their own. That there are some people that will be much more thoughtless than yourself in how they phrase things and how they state things in what they prioritize. And that there are times where you will feel frustrated and maybe even offended by people around you. I think it's important that you experience those so that you learn how to internalize it and how to, like, not have an explosive reaction to it. There are going to be people that are tough to deal with, as there are in just life situations for the rest of your life. And I think it's important in middle school when you're learning who you are as a person and how you're going to act to how you're going to react to those kinds of people. Someone really annoying comes up to you and starts yelling. What's your response? Do you yell back? Do you swing a fist, right? hopefully you don't. But what I'm saying is like figuring out what your gut instinct is and then saying, do I want that? Do I want to change myself maybe a little bit to react a little bit better? Do I need to have a plan for these sorts of things? I think that's very important. For me, your first year is the most rough in middle school because you got to find everything. And while it's a lot easier to find your way around after the first couple weeks, that's true, yeah. If it's yelling at you, you just walk away. See, that's good. That's very mature of you to realize in this situation, this would be my go-to choice, right? Because that will happen. There will be someone inevitably that just has a bad day. Maybe it's even a friend of yours has a bad day, interacts with you in a way that you don't really appreciate. And you have to figure out, how am I going to respond to this? Am I going to be more adult about it? Am I going to be mature about it? Do I have the calmness and the presence of mind to make that decision? Or am I going to get caught up in the heat and the fervor of all of it? Yeah. Students won't really yell at you. That's a good point. I'm just giving it as an example, right? There are going to be arguments that you have with other people. Hey, Green Rescue Leader. Hey, howdy. It's true. Another big thing about middle school is that since it's a much larger facility and you're traveling from classroom to classroom to classroom to classroom, getting lost is something you also have to worry about. I would walk away, but I'd say my heart's made of glass and it breaks easily. Yeah, no, I get that. Yeah. Again, it's not that we want to go through hard times. It's that it's important for us to realize how we handle those hard times and what we need to do and the people we need to surround ourselves with to have comfort and support during those hard times. So yeah, I'd say that's the good thing about middle school, is that you run into really good situations and kind of bad situations and figure out, how am I going to grow as a person because of it? The actual education is also pretty good there. There's some good stuff you learn, but I recommend middle school just because of the fact that you're going to grow socially. Okay, gonna try again for the health teacher certification examination. And it's not just because they're inspired by me, but maybe a little. Very nice. My break time's almost over. I know you'll be cheering me on. When am I gonna play Color Splash? Well, I think that's probably gonna be after I play, first after I play through the rest of Superstar Saga, right? Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga. Then I also probably want to play Super Paper Mario, and then I'll play Color Splash. Because I'm going to skip Sticker Star. I'm not worried about that. But yeah. What was your worst school year as a kid, Mr. M? That's a very good question. It might have been 3rd grade. 3rd grade for me, I think, is what I would say. I just had a weird teacher, like a really weird teacher that must have had some sort of degree or something in like anatomy or medicine or something, because everything that they did and everything that they taught eventually came back to just talking about like the human body and like what it does and how it reacts to stuff. But it wasn't interesting. It was just like weird. Like, you know, there is one thing to be like, oh, hey, like the reason why like your funny bone hurts whenever you hit it, right? And explaining that. That's kind of cool. There's a difference between that and did you know that the pinky toe specifically forms at this part of like a child's development? And like, it's like, what? Huh? What's happening? Like, it was just weird. Like, it wasn't cool. It was just weird. You're going to need a guide for Super Paper Mario. There are so many codes. I've played it without a guide before, but there's definitely a lot of times where you need to explore and talk to a lot of people to figure out exactly where to go and what to do next. I'll agree with that. Sure. Okay. So, the reason why at the very beginning of the session that I went and updated the by getting the Paldea news is so that I can go ahead. Yes, yeah, learning where the pinky toe grows is very important and when it grows. I know, it was just so weird. for BB Games, it was first grade was awful because they didn't have multiple teachers, and the one that they got was awful. She ended up retiring soon after. Sometimes these problems do sort of resolve themselves. So the reason why I went through that update at the, oh my goodness, no, let me run away. I'm running away. I'm running away, and you should let me run away. The reason why I went through the update at the very beginning of the game was because there is a little event going on right now. And that event is terrestrialized Pokemon of a certain variety. That I was wondering if they would ever show up in terrestrialized areas, and I wasn't sure if they ever would. It's a Vigoroth. I don't have one of those, but I think we just need to kind of keep on moving. There we are. That's where I'm headed. Okay. Oh, I see. Randomly got a ground Terra Shard. Cool, I guess. Okay, here we go. I need something that's going to be strong against steel types. Yes, I need to make sure to get a Wooper. You're totally right. I need to make sure to get a Paldean Wooper. This is a little more important. Don't worry, see how the Paldean Woopers are around here? Okay. We'll be able to get that eventually. What matters more right now is, let's go ahead and swap to something that has fighting type moves. Alright, here we go. It's an Eevee. Challenge alone. So this is going to be a steel type Eevee. Rescue leader, we've... I think we've heard this story before. But it is something terrible that happened. You're totally right. Yeah, the Pokemon I ride on is just like a motorcycle. And I might be able to take out the Dragon Titan right now. I don't know for sure or not. But Eevee is now going to be available in certain different Terra raids. Just for a limited time. I think until like Sunday. And we always do at least 2 attacks with this, so. Alright, we managed to capture the Eevee. Wiglet does evolve. Yeah, I just haven't evolved him yet. I think he's in my team, though. Because I want him to be able to evolve, yeah. Okay, we are going to throw a ball. Let's make it a Premier Ball. Oh, you got to go? Okay, be seeing you, Gamerfish. Yep, defeated in 1 shot. Not too surprising. It was a 1-star Eevee. That means it's probably pretty low level. But I didn't have an Eevee yet. This one is a Steel-typed Eevee, which sounds kind of cool, except for I don't really know any Steel-type moves that Eevee learns naturally. So that's something to worry about a little bit. I'll probably have to do some research about that. But this should be the first time I've caught an Eevee in this game, so that'll be fun. Its adaptability to evolve into many forms allows it to adapt smoothly. Oh, its ability to evolve into many forms allows it to adapt smoothly and perfectly to any environment. We will not give this Eevee a name because we don't know yet what we are going to evolve it into. Very cute, though. All right. I see some Paldean Woopers around here, so let's go ahead and try to capture one of these bad boys. Okay, Wooper! And we're just gonna right away throw a Pokeball. Just a regular Pokeball. If you're familiar with Toby Fox's music, you can really hear it in the Terra Raid fight, I just noticed. Yeah. Okay, there we go. I think they also did... I think it was you, actually, telling us that they also did the rival fight music, which is really fun. I will name this Wooper Whoop, but I will remind you, when we trade, I'm pretty sure it keeps the name of whatever the other guy named their Pokemon. So I'm not sure us naming this guy Whoop is gonna do anything. I'm still doing it, because I want to be supportive. But I don't know if it's gonna do anything. Alright, are there any other Eevee Terra raids out here? There's an Ice one. There's a Dragon one. Ooh, let's set that as our destination. We did indeed get a Wooper, yes. I wonder if OG Wooper counts as something else in the Pokédex, or if it shares with the Brown Wooper. I'm almost certain that it shares with the Brown Wooper, and it'll just be that you can toggle between the two different forms. Because that's what it's done for other things where there's multiple forms. You're saying, can you help me? What do you want help with? If I win, can you... Oh, hold on, I didn't see... Oh, I think he said, can you make my deliveries? Hold on. Yeah, no, that went by too quickly. I couldn't see it on my playback. OG Wooper isn't even in the Pokédex. Well, there you go. Blue Wooper does have a really good name, though. That's good to hear. Alright, level 23. We're going to defeat it easily. Spark. Alright. All of our Pokemon are pretty high level now. They're like 35 to 40, basically. That's just good. The only ones that aren't are the ones that we're trying to level up a little bit. Okay, is that the dragon one that we're trying to go for? Dang it. I don't think we can get up to there yet. Maybe we can if we just... Hold on. There's a chance. Oh, never mind. I shouldn't have done gliding. Nope. Okay, wait. Surely there's a way up there. Also, there's a terrestrialized Pokemon there. What are you? Huh? What are you? What are you? Are you the evolved version of the Nacli, I guess? Oh, am I going to play Undertale? Maybe eventually. I think I have it on my list. Here, let me double check if it's on my list. I'm pretty sure it is. Undertale. It should be on the list. Is it back on the first page? It's not on the first page. I was almost certain it was. Is it really not here? Look at that, it's not here. You've gotten it added to the list. We've talked about it a couple of times. You know what? I know what it is. It's that there's a 6th grader that constantly asks me if I'm going to be playing Undertale. And I just repeatedly tell them, like, listen, I haven't played the game before. I mean, I played it once for a little bit, is rather what it is. I played it once for a little bit, and the thing that happened was, how do I phrase this? I was, told in no few amount of words that I was playing it wrong by the people that I interacted with about the game, and it threw me off of wanting to play the game, period. But I feel like I'd probably get a lot more positive of a reception here. Knackle Stack. That's fun. Okay. Man just got taken from Minecraft. He does look really boxy like that. Yeah. Well, you need to beat the Dragon Titan to get the Dragon Eevee. You know what? That's probably what it is. Yeah, look at that. Okay, Wiglet, you are going to forget Sand Attack. And you're going to learn Slam. Water Pulse. Yes, absolutely. I think it's just a better water gun, right? Yeah. See, that's what, the other people were telling me, where, like, people more recently been telling me, no, you play the game the way you want to first. Like, you can always replay it, and get specific endings. Play it the first way, the way that you want to, right? But, yeah. I took the floppy boy out of the team? Wait, did I? Oh, are you talking about Clodsire? Clodsire hasn't come back in the team yet, no, but he probably will eventually. Just not yet. Let me see. How am I supposed to get up there? Oh, wait. There's actually an easy way to go. Wait, huh? Apparently there's a Ditto around here. I'm trying to see. I've been told that a Ditto will react differently than the regular Pokemon should. So, like, see how these guys are all kind of rushing towards me? Maybe I'm in the wrong location for this. Yeah. Oh, hey. Picnic guy. Hello. Okay. All right. So, I don't think I actually need to go into the, I don't think I actually have to have, ooh, I do have a Giraffe rig, I'm sure. But I don't think I have to have, the dragon thing in order to get it. Hold on. It's showing me a, I think that's a Blaze-type Tauros that it just showed me. It's showing me a red one on the map, isn't it? Yeah. See? I have no clue where it is, but it just put it on the map. You gotta love this game, and by that I mean you gotta be really frustrated by how this game sometimes has the minimap not make any sense. Deerling, 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 Deerling. I've been told that Dittos will show up as different Pokemon when you highlight them that way. Mastiff. I'm not seeing a Blaze-type Tauros here. Sorry. I tried my best. Blaze ones stay with groups of Tauros. Also, Dunsparce is an evolution that you can get. Ooh, okay. Dunsparce is the one that you were saying is the evolution of Dunsparce. Oh, there's another Terra type over here. Oh, it's right next to a tower. Interesting. I didn't know that there was going to be a tower out here. What are you? Sandygast. Okay, a crystallized Sandygast. It needs a certain move, and then it levels up. Interesting. Okay. A grass-type Sandygast. I'm not sure how I feel about that. But at the very least, defeating it would be pretty good for us. Let's go ahead and just do Arm Thrust. And if it lives, then it lives. If it doesn't, then it doesn't. It looks like it's going to live because it only hit twice. You can get Evolved Giraffe by teaching it a move called Twinbee. Interesting. Oh, was that Destiny Bond it just used? Now that's annoying. Why is Sandygast buffeted by the Sandstorm? It's literally made of, well, I guess because it's a grass type right now. That checks out, actually. You think Dunsparce is Horndrill? Interesting. Okay. Okay, you can stop right here. Yes. Okay, yeah, see, it doesn't matter now. See, even if it kept on doing all those extra attacks, it did nothing, because what has to happen first is the Pokemon's Terra shield has to break here. Now we can go ahead and capture this guy. Let's just throw a Great Ball. I'm pretty sure that it'll capture right away, but I'm also hearing a Gimmighoul. I assume they're directly above me. Alright, Sandygast was caught. Beautiful. Not going to worry too much about naming it or anything like that. If it loses its shovel, it will stick something else, like a branch, in its head, to make do until it finds another shovel. Oh my goodness, no, why? Fine, Spark, and then you're just auto-dead. Doesn't this guy evolve into a sandcastle? I'm pretty sure, yeah, Apollo Sands. Apollo Sand, whatever, yeah. Talking too much about Undertale. Huh, okay, I was trying to just climb up that, but... Alright. There we go. The dragon type thing is up over there. Have to get up that whole area first somehow. I think it's possible. Ooh, kind of cool ruins over here. Okay, super potion. Yeah, see, there it is. Okay, we managed to get up to the dragon type without actually needing to worry too much. Okay, so this should be a dragon type Eevee, which will be very fun to have as an option. Let's go ahead and challenge alone. Yeah. 4 coins. Ooh. How many different Pokemon do you have? And also, how many coins? That's a very good Pokemon. Very good Pokemon. Oh my goodness. That's a very good question. I'll check that right after we have this battle. I want to say we're probably still in like the high 200s of coins. We haven't really done too much coin-wise since you last asked that question. So I don't think we have too many more. Like, we might maybe now be approaching 300, but that's not something I'm certain about yet. Okay. All right. Spark is not very effective, but everything else is fine. So let's just use Arm Thrust. How many games are on your list? That's a very good question. I heard Gimmeagle's evolution is good, but you're not for sure. Have you ever wanted to throw up when you're sick just so you can feel better? No, I've felt that before. Yeah, it's definitely not something that's recommended, but I have felt that way before. Okay, so here are the games on my list, just reading from the top. Admittedly, realize a lot of these have check marks by them, because I have gone ahead and played them before. Okay, so realize that. That when I read these, and if you say, oh, I really want you to play that, understand I might already have. So, Amazing Island, Luigi's Mansion, the Super Mario 3D Trilogy, Adrift, Curious Disappearance, Little Nightmare, Sky Children of Light, Professor Layton, Hylix 1 and 2, Paper Mario 64 and Thousand Year Door, Portal 2, Mario Kart, the Ocarina of Time, and then and then Ocarina of Time Randomizer after that, Skyrim Multiplayer, Among Us, Minecraft Dungeons, Fall Guys, Katamari Damacy Reroll, Ori and the Blind Forest, Phasmophobia, Pokemon Randomized, Power Wash Sim, Fortnite, Banjo-Kazooie, Mario and Luigi RPGs, Super Mario Odyssey, Subnautica, Among the Sleep, Good Job, which is apparently like a short horror, Super Hot VR, Population 1, Super Mario Bros. 3, Untitled Goose Game, Madden 22, Buddy Tale, Crow Scare, It's Not Me, It's My Basement, Froggy Pot. Listen, I don't know, I just wrote it down. Berry Witched. Minecraft Dungeons was apparently written on here twice. Archipelago. Lego Games. Just very vague Lego games. Nancy Drew, which I would love to play a Nancy Drew game, but unfortunately, it has not been working on this device to also stream it. Stray, Terraria, Color Splash from Paper Mario, see it's on there, Sid Meier's Pirates, FNAF, TF2, Home Flipper, Inscription, Pokemon Snap, Raft, Overwatch 2, Animal Crossing, Mario and Rabbids, Donut Country, Genshin Impact, Rocket League, Titanic Honor and Glory Demo, Piku Niku, Pokemon Legends Arceus, Pokemon Fusions, Apex Legends, and now Undertale. It's quite a lengthy list, yeah. Pokemon randomizers are very fun. I enjoy them quite a bit. Okay. Let's go ahead and capture that in a Premier Ball. Yeah. Oh, sorry, but if you play a horror game, I'm just saying, I'm gonna skip. Believe me, I'd skip it too. Horror games have never been my forte. I don't get too easily scared, but also, if I'm doing something by myself, I do get jumpy and antsy. But Hollow Knight on your list, it's a good one. Also, Donut Country is a good play. I've beat it like 5 times. That was like a minute of game names. Yep, you're totally right. Hollow Knight should go on my list, sure. I have played Hollow Knight like twice. It was pretty fun. I was also not fantastic at it, but decent enough. Hollow Knight has been added to the list. And I will not give Eevee a nickname. I'll just send them straight to the boxes. We will check once more for that. Okay. I know that there's an ice one. Let's go to the ice one first, and then we'll go ahead and head towards the waterfall that you say that we can get the blue whooper at. So we'll do that. Yep, but we're first going to do this ice type. There is also a ghost type Eevee up here, which is kind of unique. And a ghost type Eevee down over here as well, which is actually really close to where we've been before. There's a fighting type Eevee here. I'm not sure we'd want that. That's a ground type Eevee, I believe, and another ghost type Eevee up over here. Interesting, interesting, interesting. A lot of ghost type Eevees today. Okay. We're gonna hop down this way. Whee! Thunk. I'm glad you prefer the indoors. I prefer to not battle right now. Like a dangle dingle, Walter White, baller. Oh, for PNGs chasing you. Aperophobia is fun, but a bit overrated. I've never heard that before. I would play Doors. It's one of my favorite Roblox games. I haven't played a Roblox game before, and I probably won't on stream. After you play Undertale, will you play Deltarune Chapters 1 and 2? Deltarune is... I've been told good things about Deltarune. I would definitely consider playing it for sure, if I'd already played Undertale. I would want to play Undertale first, is my opinion. I know that technically you don't have to play Undertale. I mean, you don't have to play Undertale in order to play Deltarune. I know that, but I would prefer to. Okay, oh, that's a Tropius, I just realized. Hello. But I won't encounter you. I think you probably show up regular enough that I'll be okay. Man, I really like the music in this new area, though. That's super calming. Okay, we'll challenge this one alone. You should be able to buy a charm where Pokemon run away from you if you just want to not catch anything. Repels. Ooh, I hadn't even thought about that. Oh, some new YouTube emojis. Interesting. I think I like the one where it's like the little cell phone with the guy waving at you. That's kind of interesting. Okay, an Ice-type Eevee. Oh, they've been there? Oh, okay. I hadn't known that. I don't normally try to use YouTube emotes, so I don't really think about that. Okay, Arm Thrust is super effective, so we'll use that. There's a chance that we defeat this in one go if we manage to get all 5 hits. Critical hit. Oh my goodness, we did it. We beat the the raid Eevee in one attack. Woo! Okay. Then let's go ahead and throw that Pokeball. Another Premier Ball. And then let's race towards the waterfall. We can get the ghost type Eevee that's over on the eastern side in just a little bit. But let's go ahead and get that blue whooper. I do really like the raid music. Ooh, a leaf stone. I didn't expect that. Nice. A leaf stone's a very good item to get. How many Eevees do you have? I now have 3 Eevees. One that's, oh my goodness, what was the first one? One that's steel type, one that's dragon type, one that's ice type. That's pretty fun, I think. Oh, wait, I didn't want to give it a name. Cancel. Send to the box. Oh, look at that. What's that yellow thing? Hold on. Yeah, I did make it. Look at that. Yeah, what is that? I found a purple one before, but why is there a yellow one here? I pulled out the stake, and there's no animation for it. It crumbled and vanished. Okay. Does that mean that there are multiple vault doors? Okay, good to know, if that is the case. Alright. Let's go here. Oh wait, before I fly to that spot, let's mark the destination as here, and then let's fly to here. Yes. Yeah, Steel, Dragon, Ice. Yep. You should evolve the Eevees into the types they are, like Ice Eevee into Glaceon or Fire Eevee into Flareon. Is that what I should do? By the way, instead of finding the overworld rocks for the Glaceon and Leafeon, you can now use Ice Stone and Leaf Stone now. Oh, well, that's convenient. You didn't used to be able to do that. I do like that, making it more accessible. Oh, that's not going to work. Okay. Okay. We're going to have to take the elevator up. Like so. The NPC is at the waterfall. And I assume that the waterfall is the one all the way over there. Have I ever caught a shiny? I have in other games. I haven't in this game yet. So the first shiny that I ever encountered was, I encountered a Girafarig in the Safari Zone. And it hurt so much because, of course, it ran away. Because, you know, it's the Safari Zone. Oh, okay, wait, this is red, though, instead of yellow, isn't it? Why am I finding all these all of a sudden? Okay. Alright. Cool. Good to know. I was just looking for a way to be able to get up to the waterfall thing. Come on. Okay, tell you what, let's jump from roof to roof. I think that'll do it. Yeah, okay, hold on. Jump up here onto this roof, right? Now jump up here onto this roof. Then jump up here onto the rocks. Okay, that's fine. Come on. Let me do this. Surely it's gonna work. Hold on. Let me out. 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 No, this is not what I wanted. And I'm stuck. I'm just falling. I don't have a choice. What is happening? What is going on? Seriously, what? Oh my goodness. Why would you do this? Okay, I've been locked out of moving. Sorry, MrM, it's not at the waterfall. It's the water fountain. Wait, is it at the water fountain here? Because there is... over here, this water fountain. Okay, is it this person? Paldean Whooper. This must be them. Yep. Okay, the blue Whooper in another region. Sure. Okay, here we go. It should let us pick it. Also, Ice Stones are from Sun and Moon for the Alolan Ninetales and Alolan Sandslash. Oh. Okay. All right. I think Paldean Whooper's in this box. Oh, nope, never mind. He was the very last entry in this box. Select. That Whooper's got a dark color. You're sure you're okay to trade? Yep. Okay, we get to see what a trade looks like in this game. Sending Whoop to Sue. Farewell, Whoop. Oh. Interesting. Yellow and red, like smoke trails. I didn't expect that. 2 sent over Manchester. All right, Manchester. Did you catch it in Sword and Shield? Blue Whooper's neat too. Make sure you give it a lot of attention, okay? That just feels like we're saying Manchester United. Okay, sure, why not? Okay, now we remove this destination because this is our new destination. We are going to get there by going through the East Province. Alolan Sandslash. It's 4 times weak to fighting, though, because it's an Ice-Steel type. Ooh. Okay, I don't think I ever used an Alolan Sandslash before. Ice-Steel does sound kind of fun, except for the fact that it's 4 times weak to fighting. That sounds bad. You can get a Ball Guy phone case if you have Sword and Shield. I don't. I have never played Sword and Shield. Oh, what? The monkey. With an axe? What? Huh? What are you? Oh, never mind. That's like a fan blade. Okay. I I don't know what you do. I'm just gonna bite. That seems like a weak move. Oh, if he's... Oh, never mind. He was Psychic type. It was super effective. Oh, there's another one. Okay, so it's not a rare thing. Oh, these Pokemon are from Sun and Moon. Okay. Well, good to know. Probably means I won't bother getting them in the future. A ghost type of the Steel Poison guy. Sure, why not? I mean, it should be pretty easy to beat. We just use Bite a few times and then we're done, right? The thing that's interesting for me to note now is the fact that you still get Stab on the moves that are your original types. So like this Pokemon here would still have Stab on same type attack bonus is what Stab means, by the way. The same type attack bonus for its Steel and its Poison moves, but now also for any Ghost moves that it knows, it also powers those up as well. Which is very interesting, especially because, you know, the Ghost type is replacing what it had before. Alright, let's use Bite. Nice. Nearly half damage right there. Half of its health, I mean, not half damage. There, we win. It's a vacuum cleaner. You won a 2DS from a school raffle. It came with Moon and the OG Mario Maker. That's super fun! That is a very lucky situation for you. I've been weirdly lucky on prize drawings as well. I generally do really well at prize drawings. Sometimes it's money that I win. Sometimes it's items that I win. I've won a 40-inch TV. I've won like $100 Visa gift cards, $50 Visa gift cards. I say plural because it's been more than one. Boxes of Sharpie markers at a teacher event. Every spring before break, my elementary school has a raffle and bouncy house. It's fun. Ooh, that is exciting. Oh, but yeah, now you can't go anymore because now you're in middle school. I hadn't even thought about that. Okay. Yeah, let's go ahead and get our Ghost type Eevee. And then, I think judging from how well that one went, I think it's kind of obvious that we're gonna do pretty well with the Ghost type Eevee fight. Okay, sorry, I just started looking around here. What are you? Oh, that's the Shroodle. Okay, we're fine. There's just some poison types over here is all. That's okay. All right, there it is. Okay, 3-star. We'll challenge it alone. Yep. What's the worst video game you ever played? Oh, you asked that earlier and I didn't even answer. I'm so sorry. Let me see. The worst video game I've ever played. The worst one I've ever played. Because it feels kind of cheap to pick an old, like a really old game, right? Like an Atari game or something like that. And those aren't technically the worst games I've ever played. They're just, you know, they're older, and so it feels kind of bad to pick those because they were revolutionary for what they did. Worst game I've ever played. Thinking about that one. Hold on. So I'm trying to think if my answer like relies on whether the story was really bad or whether the game was really buggy or if I just like really didn't have fun like with the way that I played the game. It's a very good question you're asking, and I think the main reason why I don't have an answer like right off the top of my head is that normally if it's a game that I know I'm not gonna like, I don't play it. Or if I start to play it and then I'm like, oh, this isn't a very fun experience, then I just stop. Ooh, I have an answer. I have an answer, and it probably won't make anyone here really mad, but it will make a couple of my friends that sometimes watch these things really mad. My answer is Star Fox 64. I think that that's the worst game I've ever played. I did not like it. It wasn't that it was confusing, it's that, to me, it didn't really have many interesting goals to it. It's like, oh, you can go all over the map. You can, like, get all these different objectives. Yeah, but if I've already beaten the game and see what it ends like, why do I need to go see those other places? That was my opinion as a kid. Now, nowadays, I'm much more completionist, right? But as a kid, it was, I have a very limited amount of time to play video games, which means I'm going to try to go through the game as fast as I can. And I did that, and it worked. And I beat the game pretty early and pretty quickly. And then I was like, well, great, cool, let's return this, because I've already beaten the game now. So that would probably be the worst game I've ever played. Yeah, so Star Fox 64 was on the N64. It later was remade onto the Nintendo 3DS, where I played it again there, or at least tried to, and returned the game because I just wasn't enjoying it. Yep. It's an iconic game is the thing. Like, it's very, very popular, and a lot of people really like it. I just don't. But yeah, I can't really say much more about it. Okay, the False Dragon Titan is what you were saying I should maybe go for next, but that's like level 50s-ish. So let's head down to here. Set as the destination, because that is pretty straightforward. So, okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to fly onto here. We're going to restore our Pokemon's health and their power points and all that stuff. And then I'm going to open up another pack of Pokemon cards from Lost Origin. It's our last set of Lost Origin Pokemon cards. Okay. They're going to heal up my Pokemon for a few seconds. While they're doing that, we'll pop over the chatting area. So here we go. You think you can beat the Dragon Titan? You think it's worth a shot? You know what? We might try it after going ahead first and clearing out a gym battle or two. That way I can have like some success today and not just running into a Titan and realizing that I'm way overpowered, way underpowered, and that it's way overleveled compared to me. Okay, here we go. It's not wanting to slide out, so hold on. All right. First thing to show is this. It is the green and white card that we normally have, rather than the green and white card that you guys say it means that it's something special. 1, 2, 3 cards to the bottom. And then our energy was a fighting energy. I'm going to go ahead. I will remove the filters on this. There we go. So that we can have a little more clear of a view of what we're looking at. Okay, we're going to see these together. Looks like Riley, which if I remember correctly, he's from Diamond and Pearl. He's the guy that gives you a Riolu, right? Oh, rather a Riolu egg. That's kind of cool. Next up is Gloom. Nice grass type. Good thing that I took care of the green screen then, apparently. Fantina, which she's one of the Elite Four people. I don't remember for what region. Does this say what region she's from? No, it doesn't. I don't remember what region she's from. It might be X and Y. I'm not sure about that, though. There we go. Okay, Mawile. Very fun. Why is Mawile Psychic here? Very interesting. I would have put it in Steel type. A Shellos. It has both the blue and the pink, which is kind of cute. Binacle. That one is pretty straightforward. Porygon, as a normal type, has branch calculation. Look at the top 4 cards of either player's deck and put them back in any order. Ooh, that's actually a very fun move. Ducklet. Is that just like a little clay ducklet? It is. It's a little clay ducklet in the middle of like a riverbed. That's beautiful. I love that little design. Okay. C-Dot is our reverse holo. I actually really like C-Dot. And then the last one here. Ooh, it's a Rotom V, it looks like. Holographic Rotom V. Instant charge is its ability. You can draw 3 cards. If you use it, the turn ends. Yeah, Mawile is Steel Fairy. Very shiny, very shiny. Here, hold on. I'm trying to angle it in such a way that you can read what it is. What's Scrap Short? I'm gonna read that a little closer myself. Put any number of Pokemon tools from your discard pile in the Lost Zone. This attack does 40 more damage for each card you put in the Lost Zone this way. Interesting. All right. Yeah, it's kind of cool looking. It's the thing that's kind of interesting to me about it is that it has texture. The Rotom itself has texture with the card. So like I can't really angle it in a good way to show this, but there's like it's like ribbed in a way. Like the textures run in different directions depending on the part of the card that you're looking at. Very cool. I like it a lot. Did I? I'm almost certain that I've avoided saying it. That's my bad. Sorry. Alright, well. Rotom is a very cool Pokemon. I guess I will put this to the side. Then we'll put it inside of the, Tell you what, I have the best place for it. Let me first put this stack of cards back into here. Okay. The thing about Rotom V is it doesn't look like it's a very strong Pokemon, technically, unless you're using a lot of Pokemon tools in the game. So I bet that it's probably not a very fancy card, but I like it as it is. Filters, turn back on the chroma key. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna very quickly grab this. The thing that has our V-type Shaymans in it, the basic V and the V-Star. And then we're gonna put our Rotom V into here as one of the back cards. Like so. Am I planning on playing Pokemon Violet? Right now, I don't have that goal, but I could if it ends up being where it's like, ooh, you know what? Let's use that to play like a Nuzlocke or something like that. Okay, I put the Rotom back here in this part of the container. Yep. All right, that's down on the ground then. Okay. Back over to the Switch gaming. Okay. Let me see. Yep, that's where I need to go. I'm realizing I should probably get out of this valley first. Ooh, an Arcanine. Hello. I didn't expect to see you here. Level 30 Arcanine. Okay. He has Intimidate. Doesn't matter too much. Let's use Arm Thrust. I think if I just hit twice, we'll be fine. Oh, look at that, yeah. Never mind. We'll be fine if we hit a few more than twice. Takedown. Right. You know what? Let's go ahead and use Spark, because that shouldn't defeat it. And it might paralyze it. Nope, it didn't paralyze it. Okay. This is a little too dangerous to use any of my moves now. I mean, Bite could maybe work. But let's go ahead and start trying to capture this thing. You're like on episode 225 of One Piece. Yeesh. Also, my friend showed me that you can go into Area 0 for endgame. Oh. Okay. So people have already gone into Area 0? I thought that people said that was going to be DLC. But it's good that we can go into there at least a little bit. I wonder what's there. I think it's I think it's very fun that they're building it up as this, like, crazy place that, like, students shouldn't go into. That's very exciting for me, because it's going to feel very satisfying when we do get to enter that area. Palmo is so close to getting defeated here. We're going to throw an Ultra Ball and hope for the best. Come on. 1, 2, 3. Finally, we got it. Will you play Bendy Dark Revive? I never played Bendy in the Ink Machine, so I will probably not play Bendy Ink Revive. Sorry. MrM, I have an easy thing to do if you want to shiny hunt. You can tell me the method, and if it's a quick enough method, then I'm willing to maybe give it a shot one of these specific streams where I say, oh, hey, we're going to do nothing but shiny hunt until yada yada yada, right? Like, I could maybe try it that way, but... Oh, dang it. This is my own fault. All right, hold on. There we go. Look at that. I'm like 95% certain that's not how we were supposed to climb that. But you know, it's what we did. So, in the end, who's really correct here? All right. Okay, nope. I do really like the gliding on this. It's grown on me. Is it faster? Absolutely not. But is it fancy and I like the little sparks of glitter that fly away? Yes. You're saying try to fill the entire Pokédex? I am in many ways. Oh, little Charcadet. Cool. Oh, it's a primate. I'm gonna avoid trying to attack you, my friend. Mostly because I'm just trying to get to a new place. I'm not really trying to capture Pokemon right now. Okay, there's a chance. Nope, okay, not there. If you go to a breakout and kill 60 or more Pokemon and then start a picnic, all the Pokemon will disappear. And once you exit the picnic, there's like a 50-50 chance of a shiny. Oh! Oh, and you're right. I never did check this. All right. Yep, I've caught at least 100, well, 144 Pokédex entries is what it says I have, right? I've seen 183, but I've caught 144. That's not bad. Not bad at all, I'd say. And then after I finish combing through here and making it... There we go. Now let's go ahead and check how many coins I have. It should be pretty easy. Oh, wait. Hold on. Heal Pomo automatically. Not boxes. I need bags. At its lowest, it's equal to the Matsuda methods. Oh. Oh, 1 out of 600. That seems a little more sensible. Okay. Here we go. Gimme gold coins, 297. I was right, where it's not quite 300 yet. Maybe close, but not quite. I did not mean to press minus. I meant to press the button to look at the map. There we go. Okay. All right. Whoop. Dodged that Phanpy. Ooh. A Terra type. Let's see what it is. If it's something interesting, we'll catch it. If it's something meh, we won't. It's a Buizel. That is the definition of meh. Ground type. We'll look at what it is. Most likely we won't encounter it. A Flaffy that's a ground type. Sounds cute. If we were to encounter it, we'd want to do it with a Quavel. So I'll tell you what, let's encounter it with a Quavel, because that'll be really fast. Yeah. Did Pawmi ever evolve? Yes, Pawmot is the final evolution of that particular strand. I'm very tempted now to swap Pawmot out for something else, but it's been just really fun having an electric type. So, but with like 20 Pokemon in the camping method. Interesting. So it's looking like, yeah, that's one of the best ways to go about... Oh, that's what a ground-type hat looks like. I just realized I haven't seen one yet. Okay, Aqua Step should be super effective. Well, bam. One hit? One-hit KO? It is a one-hit KO. I don't really want to capture a ground-type Mareep. Why not? I'll capture it anyway. Just in a regular Pokeball, though. Just since I already beat it, right? Is there a shiny Paldean Wooper? There probably is, but I don't know what color it would be. I could see it being like a pink... Oh, never mind. They're saying it looks like a regular Wooper. Oh, interesting. I was assuming it'd be like a pinkish purple, where it's like highlighting the poison side of things. That's kind of neat. I kind of like the idea of that. Quavel's definitely one of the... Oh, the base shiny Wooper is pink. Oh, see, that's why I... Something inside of me was screaming, you've got it right, but wrong. Alright, it's been sent to the boxes. I must have already battled you before. Okay. I just realized I could have just teleported up here a lot earlier and would have been to the gym a lot faster. So the question was also, by the way, like, when do I plan on ending the stream? I do plan on ending the stream right around 1 o'clock. I might try to beat a gym before I do that. Accidentally ran into the Mankey. Let's just run. It's not worth it. I'm too strong. Okay, here we go. This should work. Whee! Just the right elevation for me to do something like this. Very fun. You say you won't lose, and I think I'll say to you exactly what I said the last time I passed you, which is, if I don't challenge you, you can't lose. Okay. Hello and goodbye. Thank you for telling me. I see a Gimmighoul. Let's see if he'll give me 3 coins, so I have exactly 300. Yeah, he gave me 1. I've got 298. Let's see, Larvitar. Dano I've already seen before. Your future is hazy. Why is my future hazy? Also, tell me what level, like, trainers are around here. Let me see your future. Let's see if you'll make it out of this cave. Interesting. Domingo the Scientist. I actually kind of like the design of the Scientist in this game. Some of the Pokemon in Area 0 are really good. Well, I'll look forward to those guys. I haven't seen anything for it yet. Ooh, level 39? Ooh, let's go for Low Sweep and hope for the best. Light Screen is special defense, right? Yeah, special moves. I'll just use physical ones. Okay, I think... Yes, we managed to make a speed fall. Maybe we're faster? Magnet Rise. I think that just makes it so that he can't get hit by ground type, right? Yeah, he's levitating now with electromagnetism, which is a good strategy if it weren't for the fact that I'm just going to use a fighting move on him. He really should have used an electric move. That would have been smart for him. So it looks like this gym might be a bit of a challenge for us. Because it's like level 38 is what we have going up to here. Woo! Terrestrialized Pokemon. What you gonna be? What you gonna be? It's a Houndoom, whatever. What are you when you terrestrialize? What are you gonna be? Okay, and it is a ghost type. Interesting. Cool. One for Scarlet has like the highest special attack and highest speed in the game. Ooh. Okay, you gotta go. Okay, be seeing you, the one beyond. Bye. Thanks for showing up as long as you did. That was really fun to have you here in the stream. Thanks for asking all the questions too. Makes it much more interesting to engage with the chat that way. Oh goodness, okay. Shadow Ball is actually a really good move for a ghost type Houndoom to have. My speed rose, let's see if I'll be fast enough now. Sucker Punch, uh-oh. Okay, we're fine, we're fine. It's not very effective because it's a dark type. Okay, ghost type Houndoom seems actually really good, especially because of the fact that he has Shadow Ball. So let's capture this guy for sure. Ultra Ball. Hope for the best. It's a level 42 Pokemon, which means I'm not sure I can use it right away. But, dang it. It was so close to being captured. Flamethrower. Not very effective, my friend. Ooh, gosh. You're still very powerful. My guy's dancing a lot slower now. Come on. One. Oh, not even one? Shadow Ball it is. Shadow Ball is already really good, even on physical attackers, and a Terra Stab makes it even better. You're totally right. So, let's choose our next Pokemon. Let's do this fine friend of ours. Pretty sure fire is not very effective against it. Not sure. Or is it that Fairy is not very effective against fire attacks? That's probably what it is, which means this guy's probably just about to use Flamethrower and completely mess me up. Sucker Punch. That's good, because we didn't attack. Another Ultra Ball, please. Whee! Come on. 3. Yes, we got it. Oh, beautiful. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna nickname him Hound Omen. Because that feels much more ghosty. That's pretty good. Steel weak to fire. Yeah. That's what I was thinking of. Yep. In the old games, wasn't there an option to do nothing? I don't think so. I don't think there was a way to just do nothing in a fight. I mean, your way of doing nothing could always just be, no, I haven't named anything Gamerfish. Wait, have I? I think I have. Hold on, I need to restore the health. I feel like something has been named Gamerfish now. I'm not certain, but I think so. All right. Wait, where is it? There he is. Wacha! Bonk. Okay. This should be good for us. Aqua Step, I think, is a good choice because it's neutral effective. Not very effective against Dragon, but very effective against Ground. Yes, good choice. You should name one of the new fish Pokemon Gamerfish. It doesn't evolve and has an orange form. Ooh, okay. I will consider that for sure. But I think I did name one Gamerfish. Still, I will plan on, if it seems very fitting for that Pokemon, I will definitely consider it. Bulldoze, which should be not very effective against me, right? My speed fell. Oh no. However, will I attack at the same speed? I'm just throwing balls. It doesn't matter what my speed is. 1, 2, 3. There we go. We got it. Gabite is a very fun Pokemon. I wish that I'd found a Gibble before this point, but I don't think I have found a Gibble at all. In rare cases, it molts and sheds its scales. Medicine containing its scales as an ingredient will make a weary body feel invigorated. Cool. MrM, I'm going to end the stream at 1. It being 12:01. You're totally right. Here, tell you what. Here's what we'll do. We'll get out of this cave. We'll get up to the area where the gym leader is, and then we'll go ahead and call it right there. I'm not even going to go ahead and, like, encounter the gym leader yet. anything like that, I'll just go ahead and get up to where they are. This whole area seems like it would be very interesting to explore. Okay. This is definitely an area where you had to have the high jumping. This would have been annoying to try to go through with without the high jumping, with only the basic version of jumping and like trying to backwards jump up ramps and stuff like that. That would have been very annoying. Okay, here we go. Pokemon Center. Yep, I'd like to heal up my Pokemon. When are you streaming Pokemon next, since you won't be doing it tonight? I will most likely be streaming it tomorrow. Tomorrow during the daytime hours, just like I have been before. So 11 o'clock to 1 o'clock, most likely tomorrow. And then, yep, like you said, tonight I'm going to be playing Breath of the Wild. So that should be pretty exciting there. The third person watching isn't me. I do have a play-by-play going up over here. It might be the bot. There's almost always been one person watching, and it very well could be the bot. I'm not sure. I don't think the bot actually technically watches. I do know that it helps Stream Elements run, but... Anywho, yeah. So, but we're going to go ahead then and call it here. I'll go and swap us back out to the chatting thing. Okay. All right. Thank you all so much for being here, for being a part of this. This has been very fun for me. When it's just you, it says one person. Oh, well, there you go then. Okay. If it's just you and it says one person, then it's just that. All right. Tonight, I will be playing Breath of the Wild, like you heard. Tomorrow morning, we will go ahead and play Pokemon Scarlet again. In the afternoon, you know, I don't know what we're going to play. We're probably going to play Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga. That sounds right. But, yep, I'll be seeing you all at 7. So long, farewell, goodbye, be safe, get out, be seeing you leave. Bye.